morning, viewers. I'm Prosper Nnodi, and today we will be looking at another series of mathematics made easy. Mathematics made easy by Prosper Nnodi, and we'll be solving questions on mathematics today. On this television series. Today we'll be solving questions on mathematics. Alright, now the first question says each phase of a cuboid is in the shape of dash. Each phase of a cuboid is in the shape of dash. A, triangle. B, square. C, rectangle. D, hexagon. And E, circle. Okay. Question is, each phase of a cuboid is in the shape of dash. A, triangle. B, square. C, rectangle. D, hexagon. Alright. Now, we'll look at this solution. This is the diagram of a cuboid. Okay, and then you find out that it has 6 phases, 6 rectangular phases. It has 6 rectangular phases. It has 12 edges, or 12 sides, and it has 8 vertices. This is a vertex. This is a phase. This one is an edge. So it has 6 rectangular phases. It has 8 vertices. These points are the vertices. 8 vertices, and then they are the vertices. And then it has 12 edges or 12 sides. So those are the properties of the cuboid. Properties of a cuboid. Of a cuboid. You must know that a cuboid is called a rectangular prism. A cuboid is called a rectangular prism. A cuboid is called a rectangular prism. Now, what are the properties of a cuboid? The first one is it has 6 rectangular phases. It has 6 rectangular phases. The second one is that it has 12 edges, 12 straight edges or sides. And then it has 8 vertices. So from the properties I've stated, you find out that each face of a cuboid is in the shape of a rectangle. Each face of a cuboid is in the shape of a rectangle. The answer is C. The answer is C. The answer is C. Each face of a cuboid is in the shape of a rectangle. The shape of a rectangle. Alright, now let's look at the second question. The second question. Question number 2. Find the simple interest on 300 naira for 4 years at 5%. A, 30 naira. B, 17 naira. C, 12 naira. E, you have 60 naira. Solution. Let us do justice to this question. The question says, find the simple interest on 300 naira for 4 years at 5%. So the first thing you do is to enlist the parameters given in that question. List the parameters given in the question. Let's list the parameters given to us in that particular question. Okay, so it's find the simple interest. Simple interest is what you are looking for, and the symbol for simple interest is I. For simple interest on 300 naira, the principal there is P, which is 300 naira, and then for 4 years, the time in that question, time T, is 4 years. At 5%, the rate is 5%. The rate arrow is 5%. All right, simple interest has the formula. Simple interest has the formula I equals to P RT divided by 100. So take note, simple interest has the formula I equals to P RT divided by 100. Now P is the principal, R is the rate, T is the time, and it is divided by 100. Okay, so this is principal times rate times time divided by 100. So I will be equal to, the principal there is 300 naira. The rate is 5%, and the time is 4 years. It is divided by 100. Of course, you see that this percentage is actually converted to a fraction. And converting a percentage to a fraction, you divide it by 100. You find out that the denominator of that percentage there becomes this. So there is no need writing 5 over 100 because the 100 comes down here. So this then becomes 0, we cancel 0, 0, we cancel 0. You say 3 times 5 is 15, and 15 times 4, what does it give you? The interest there, 15 times 4, what does it give you? So 4 times 5 is 20, write 0, carry 2, and 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6. We have, the interest is 60 naira. The interest is 60 naira. 60 naira, 0 go. Yeah. Interest is 60 naira. Okay, so that is what we're having. The interest is 60 naira. So we find out that the simple interest in this particular question is 60 naira. All right. Okay. Okay. Now we are going to look at another question. We'll look at another question. Look at another question. Question number 3. It says choose the correct answer. Choose the correct answer to 0.017 multiplied by 100. Option A, you have 0.00017. Option B, you have 0.0017. Option C, you have 0.17. Option D, you have 1.7. Option E, you have 17. Solution. Says choose the correct answer to 0.00017 multiplied by 100. You find out that this 0.017 is a decimal number and 100 is a whole number. So you first convert this decimal number to a fraction. How do you convert this decimal number to a fraction? This 0.017, look at how you convert it here. Please observe and look at the conversion. Briefly look at the conversion. This is 0.017. You first draw a line. You draw a line and then you look under the decimal point. Under the decimal point, you write 1 and count the number of decimal places you have there. This is 1, 2, 3. There are 3 decimal places, and the 3 decimal places is equivalent to 3 zeros, which you will write at the denominator. That is, the 3 zeros will be attached to this 1 here that is at the denominator. So you count this 1, 2, 3. 3 decimal places will be equivalent to 3 zeros, which you will write at the denominator. Now you clean this other 2, clean these 2 on top, that is the 2 attached to the numerator. You clean them and you'll be having 17 over 1000. And this is 17 divided by 1000. 17 divided by 1000 times 100. So 0 can eliminate 0, 0 can eliminate 0, and you'll be having what? 17 over 10. Why? 17 times 1 here gives you 17 divided by 10. Now 17 divided by 10 gives us 1.7. Gives us 1.7. Of course you should know that 17 divided by 10 is 1.7 because of this 0 here. Just move and put a decimal point there. That is 1.7. The answer is 1.7. So the first thing we did was to convert this decimal fraction to this decimal number to a fraction. Now this is if you have 0.017, first draw a line under the decimal point, you write 1, you count the number of decimal places, 1, 2, 3. The number of decimal places is equivalent to the number of zeros you attach to the denominator. Now you attach 3 zeros there, 0, 0, 0. Now this becomes what? When you clean this other 2, this will be 17 over 1000. Alright, thank you. We'll look at the next question. We'll quickly look at the next question. Let's look at the next question. Question number 4. Question number 4. Question number 4. Okay, good. Question number 4. Question number 4. It says how many seconds are there in m minutes? How many seconds are there in m minutes? A, you have 30 m seconds. B, you have 50 m seconds. C, you have 60 m seconds. D, you have half m seconds, that is 1/2 m seconds. E, you have 45 m seconds. Alright, let's look at this question and solve it. They said how many seconds are there in m minutes? Now we know that 60 seconds is equivalent to 1 minute. 60 seconds is equivalent to 1 minute. Of course, we know that. And then we said, how many seconds can you find in m minutes? Let the number of seconds in m minutes be equals to y. Let the number of seconds in m minutes be equals to y. So y seconds will be equals to m minutes. So if you cross multiply, what then happens? When you cross multiply, this will multiply this, and this one will multiply this one. That's cross multiplication. So what then happens? You see that y will multiply 1. This is y times 1, and 60 multiplies m. 60 times m. And y times 1 is y. So this now becomes y times 1 is y equals to 60 times m is 60m. So therefore, y is equals to 60 m seconds, which is this. So the question is, how many seconds are there in m minutes? There are 60 m seconds in m minutes. Alright, we established the fact that there are 60 seconds in 1 minute. And then we say let the number of seconds in m minutes be y. So it says there are y seconds in m minutes. Now we are looking for y. However, we are solving in terms of m. So looking for y, we are going to make y the subject of the formula. Now, if you cross multiply, this will multiply this, and this one will multiply this. We are making y the subject of the formula. So you see that y multiplied by 1, your y times 1 equals to 60 times m. And 60 times m is what? 60m. That is 60m seconds. There are 60m seconds in m minutes. Alright. This is the answer. We'll look at the next question. Question number 5. Question number 5. It says express 457,0,0,0 in standard form. We have to express this number in standard form. This is a large number. We are asked to express it in standard form. The options given to us are, these are the options given to us. First, we have option A, which is 457 times 10 raised to power 7. Option B, we have 45.7 times 10 raised to power 5. Option C, we have 4.57 times 10 raised to power 4. Option D, you have 4.57 times 10 raised to power 6. Option E, we have 457 times 10 raised to power 5. Okay, let's look at that question solution. The number is 457,0,0,0. Okay, if you have to call this number in words, how do you call it? Let's have 1, 2, 3, 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this will be 4,570,000. So how do we convert 4,570,000 to standard form? Now you move. Let's move. First you move from here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your decimal point will be here. It will come here. Alright. So this is the first significant figure. So before it crosses the first significant figure, you just stop there. Or should I say after the first significant figure, you stop there. Okay? Yeah. So this then becomes equal to 4.57 times 10 raised to the power. How many times did we move? We moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Times 10 raised to the power 6. 4.57 times 10 raised to the power 6. The answer is option D. 4.57 times 10 raised to the power 6. Okay, we'll look at the next question. Let's look at the next question. Let's look at the next question. Let's look at the next question. Let us look at the next question. Hold it. Number 6. What is the value of x in a triangle with angle 40 degrees, 76 degrees, and 2x degrees? Option A, you have 20 degrees. Option B, you have 30 degrees. Option C, you have 32 degrees. Option D, you have 38 degrees. Option E, you have 68 degrees. Solution. Let's solve that question. Alright. They said, what is the value of x degrees in a triangle? Now, for a triangle, it has 3 sides. It has 3 sides. And then, at each of these vertices, at each of these vertex, there are angles. Angles are inclined here. At this, there's an angle inclined here, an angle inclined here. So the angle is inclined with respect to these 2 sides. 1, 2. An angle is inclined. An angle inclined with respect to these other 2 sides. 1, 2. An angle is inclined there. And to these other 2 sides, an angle is also inclined. So you can call the first angle 40 degrees. You can call the second one 76 degrees. And you can call the third one 2x degrees. Alright, now you sum them up and you equate it to 180. Why? The sum of angles in a triangle is equals to 180 degrees. So this then becomes 40 degrees. 40 degrees plus 76 degrees plus 2x degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Is equals to 180 degrees. In bracket you write sum of angles, the sum of angles in a triangle. 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 Okay? Now our idea, our area of focus is to make x the subject of formula. So how do we make x the subject of formula there? How do we make x? Alright, we are trying to make x the subject of formula. You see that 40 times 76 will give you 116. 40 times 76 gives you 116. This is 116 degrees plus 2x is equals to 180. So we have to sum them up. We added 40 degrees plus 76 and then plus 22x degrees, and we equated it to 180. Why? The sum of angles in a triangle is equals to 180 degrees. Yes, because a triangle is a polygon with 3 sides. Okay, now make this subject of formula. Take this one over here. You collect like terms. By collecting like terms, this 116 will cross over to this place, and then it becomes negative. This will be 2x degrees equals to 180 degrees minus 116 degrees. So 2x degrees will be equal to 180 minus 116 will give us 64 degrees. 180 minus 116 gives us 64 degrees. Now divide both sides by the coefficient of x. Divide both sides by the coefficient of x. By the coefficient of x. The coefficient of x is 2. So this becomes 2x degrees divided by 2 equals to 64 divided by 2. So 2 we cancel 2. 2 going to 64 is 32. That means that x is equals to 32 degrees. So x here is 32 degrees. So we asked to find the value of x. The value of x is 32 degrees. This is it. The value of x is 32 degrees. So when we added the angles 40 degrees plus 76 plus 2x, we equated it to 180 because the sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. Alright, and then we have to collect like terms. Okay, we added 40 and 76, it gave us 116. So collecting like terms, this 116, which is positive, this positive 116, it crosses the equality sign and it becomes negative 116. Okay, so 180 minus 116 will be equals to 64 degrees. So when a positive number crosses this equality sign to this other side, it becomes negative. Likewise, if it is negative, if it crosses the equality sign to this place, it becomes what? Positive. Take note, when positive crosses the equality sign to the other side, it becomes negative. And when negative crosses the equality sign to that other place, it becomes positive. Alright? So we had 180 minus 116 gave us 64 degrees. Now dividing both sides by the coefficient of x. The coefficient of x is 2. X is the unknown. In that algebra there, x is the unknown. So you see that that will be 2x divided by 2 equals to 64 divided by 2. 2 we cancel 2 and 2 going to 64 is 32. That means x is equals to 32 degrees. Okay. We look at the next question. Question number 7. Question number 7. It is said that a trader bought a book for 250 naira and sold for 180 naira. Calculate the percentage. Calculate the percentage loss. We are told to calculate the percentage loss in that particular business transaction or the business deal that took place. We are told to calculate the percentage loss. Okay? Now, this is calculate the percentage loss. Alright? A, you have 12%. B, you have 8%. C, you have 24%. D, you have 28%. E, you have 33 whole number, 1/3%. Let's solve that question. Solution. Alright. A trader bought a book for 250 naira. Now the cost price in that particular business transaction is 250 naira, and sold it for 180 naira. The selling price for that transaction is 180 naira. Now they said calculate the percentage loss. Percentage loss is given by the formula. Percentage loss is given by the formula cost price minus selling price divided by cost price multiplied by 100%. So the cost price is 250 naira minus the selling price is 180 naira divided by the cost price 250 multiplied by 100. The denominator there will be 1. Okay. Alright, so 250 minus 180, what does it give you? 250 minus 180 gives you 70. 250 minus 180 will give you 70. 250 minus 180 gives you 70. So the percentage loss is 70 divided by 250 multiplied by 100 over 1. Alright? So 0 can cancel 0. And 25 going to 100 is 4. Now 7 times 4 is 28%. So it means that the percentage loss is 28%. And this is the answer. Option D is the answer. Now how did we arrive at that question? First we had to enumerate or to analyze the parameters in it. First, we are told that the trader bought a book for 250 naira. This was the cost price of the book. The original price of that book was 250 naira, and then he sold it for 180 naira. Okay.
180 naira.
Sold it for 180 naira. All right. Okay. So it means that there is a loss there. Now just imagine the gap, the difference. You bought a book, an article, or a commodity for 250 naira, and then you are selling it for 180 naira. That is a huge loss, and the loss is actually 70 naira. He lost about 70 naira, because if you look at this, 250 minus 180, when we had the arithmetics, it gave us 70. He lost about 70 naira. That's a great loss. And the formula for percentage loss is cost price minus selling price.
Cost price minus
is cost price minus selling price divided by cost price times 100%. Alright? So this now, the cost price is 250 minus 180 divided by 250. Alright, so what we did is just to substitute into this formula, which is this. In place of cost price, we write 250. In place of selling price, we wrote 180. And in place of the cost price, we also wrote 250 as well. So 250 minus 180 give us 70 divided by 250 times 100. 0 we cancel 0. 25 going to 100 is 4. And 7 times 4 is 28. So we have 28%. Alright, we'll look at the next question. Question number 8. Question number 8. They said a square has a perimeter of 24 centimeter. Find its area in centimeter square. Find this area in centimeter square. Okay. A square has a perimeter of 24 centimeter. Find its area in centimeter square. Option A, the value there is 96 centimeter square. Option B, the value is 72 centimeter square. Option C, the value is 48 centimeter square. Option D, Value is 36 centimeters square. Option E, value is 24 centimeters square. Solution. Solution. How do we solve that question? We are told that a square has a perimeter of 24 cm square. Has a perimeter of 24 cm. 24 centimeter rather, there is no square there. Of 24 cm. Find this area in centimeters square. Okay? Now let's solve that question. First thing you look at is the diagram of a square. For a square, all the sides are equal. For a square, the four sides are equal. Okay? So the length here is equal. The length is equal. This is equal to this. This is equal to this. All the sides are equal for a square. All the sides are equal. And the perimeter of the square was given to us as 24 cm. Perimeter is 24 centimeter. Now, what's the formula for perimeter of a square? The perimeter of a square, the perimeter of a square P is equals to length plus length plus length plus length. So the perimeter is equals to 4L. So when you add all these lengths, when you add all the lengths, this is length plus length, and this is also length. You know, all the sides are equal, like I said. So you add all the four sides, length plus length plus length plus length. This is what you have, length plus length plus length plus length. Right? Length plus length plus length plus length. Alright? So length plus length plus length plus length is 4L. Okay, so the perimeter is 4L. Now we're going to make L the subject of formula. It means that L will be equals to perimeter divided by 4. That is it. When you divide by the coefficient of L, the coefficient of L is 4. So divide by this 4, you'll be having this. So the length now will be equals to, the perimeter is 24. 24 divided by 4 is 6 centimeter. 4 going to 24 is 6. So the perimeter is 6 centimeter. Now find this area in centimeter square. Find this area in centimeter square. The area of a square, the area of a square A is equal to length times length, which is L raised to power 2. Which is L raised to power 2. And of course, we have the length as 6. That means that this is 6 raised to power of 2. And 6 raised to power 2 is 36. So the area there is 36 centimeter square. The area is 36 cm square. The area is 36 centimeter square. The area of that square is 36 cm. D, option D is the answer. Option D is the answer. 36 centimeter square.
Okay.
Alright, so the perimeter of a square P is length plus length plus length, which is 4L. Okay, so we had to make L the subject of formula. L is equals to P over 4, which is 24 divided by 4. 24 divided by 4 is 6. So we had 6 centimeter. And the area of a square is length times length, which is what? L square. So the value of L is 6. When you put 6 there, you have 6 raised to power 2 is what? 36. Finally, we arrive at 36 centimeters square, which is the area of the square. So when we made L the subject of formula, using the formula for perimeter, the perimeter is 4L. We make L subject of formula. L will be equals to P divided by 4. And we put the value of P there, which is 24. 24 divided by 4 is 6. Now this 6 which you have gotten, put this 6 into the formula for area of a square. The area of a square is the length times length, which is what? L raised to power 2. In place of this L, you write there 6. That is, you substitute. It is called substitution. In place of L, you write 6. Substitute the value of L here. So 6 will be raised to power of 2. 6 raised to power 2 is what? 36. Alright, that's good. Now we look at the next question. Question number 9. By the grace of God, we'll be solving 10 questions today. 10 questions today, and we'll come to the end of the series for now. For today, and perhaps in subsequent time, we'll continue. Okay? Look at the next question. Question number 9. Question number 9. Question number 9.
Question number 9.
It says, find the missing number. Find the missing number in the expression. The expression is 3 over 8 equal to 9 over an empty box. So option A, you have 9 over 24. Option B, you have 9 over 25. Option C, you have 9 over 42. Option D, you have 9 over 20. And option E, you have 9 over 26. 9 over 26. Okay, let's solve that question. Solution. So find the missing number, the expression. So the expression is 3 over 8 equal to 9 over an empty box. And if you cross multiply, what happens? Then you cross multiply. This will be 3 times an empty box equals to 9 times 8. So in cross multiplication, this number will multiply this one, and this up and down multiply this. That's cross multiplication. The numerator here multiplies the denominator on this side. The numerator here multiplies the denominator on this side. Okay? So 3 times box. 3 times box is 3 box. The empty box is unknown. We are trying to find that unknown value. This is a concept of equivalent fractions. So 3 times an empty box is 3 box, which is equal to 9 times 8 is 72. Okay? So divide by the coefficient of box. The coefficient of box there is 3. So dividing by the coefficient now will be what? 3 box divided by 3 is equals to 72 divided by 3. This will cancel this. And 3 going to 7 is what? Is 2 remainder 1. 3 going to 12 is 4. Okay? So the answer is 24. That implies that box is equals to 24. Now putting this in equivalent fraction, you say therefore 3 over 8 is equals to 9 over 24. Alright, so we have obtained the value there, 9 over 24. The option is A. Option A. So we have solved that, and we have the value of this empty box as 24.
Yes.
Okay, so 3 over 8 is equal to 9 over box, and we have to cross multiply this, multiply this one, multiply this one. So 3 times box is 3 box equals to 9 times 8 is 72. So 3 box will be divided by 3 equals to 72 divided by 3. Finally, we arrived at 24. 24 is the answer. Let's look at the last question for today. Last question for today. Last question for today says, 1914 in Roman numerals. In Roman numerals. A MX MXX IV. B MCD XX IV. C MCM XIV. D MCD CXXIV. E MCM XXVI. Alright, let's solve that question. Let's solve that question. Let's solve that question. They say write 1914 solution. We have to write 1914 in Roman numerals. This is 1914. I repeat, 1914. We have to write it in Roman numerals. So you break them down simply: units, tens, hundreds, and thousands. That is a place value system. Okay, so this now is 1000. This is 900. This is 10. And this is 4. So 1000 is M. 1000 is M.
1000 is M.
900 is CM. 10 is X. 4 is IV. 4 is IV. So this then becomes M CM X IV. Okay, which is MCM XIV is option C. Option C is the answer. MCM XIV. So that is 1000. CM is 900. X is 10. And IV is 4. That is 1914. Alright, we'll come to the end of the lecture for today. We'll come to the end of this lesson for today. Please don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to like this video. Hit the notification bell for more interesting videos like this. You subscribe and also drop your comments on the comment section. Once again, this is Mathematics Made Easy by Prosper Nnodi. We solve questions on mathematics, physics, and further maths. Questions on mathematics, physics, and further maths. Alright, so we'll continue this educative video to educate children in both secondary schools and perhaps even in the higher institution, 100 level. So they will also need videos like this. Okay. Alright, thank you very much. God bless you. Please do not forget to like this video and don't forget to subscribe and also to drop your comments in the comment list. And till we meet again. Thank you.